My wife hates it when our next door neighbor sunbathes naked in her yard. Personally, I'm on the fence. Sorry. Welcome to Shave&Butcher. And boy, do we have a great shave today. Actually, it's a perfectly ordinary shave. just seeing if you're awake. It's a Japanese razor. What is it called? Gold Hearthy Hashimoto. Special made Swedish steel. There you go. Typical Japanese, super simple black scales. The soap is Southern Witchcraft's apple honey spice red wine scented Pomona. Really like this soap. I should use it more often, but then I have more soaps than one. The brush is Simpson's The Duke. It's a small little brush. Wonder what the measurements are. Well, you can check, but it's fairly small. I mean, if you can compare it to bigger brushes, and then you'll see how small it is. That's what I was going to say. So it's morning. I pretty much just woke up and have some stuff to do. It is Saturday, so wife and I will be going on a little trip around where we live, look for second-hand furniture for the new house, which is coming along quite nicely. They're putting the roof up now, the new section, so it's pretty cool. We were there last weekend, and then foundations are all in place, you know, the concrete and that sort of thing. They built the base for the floor, the structure for the walls, and yeah, past week was roof. Maybe the roof stuff is more or less done, actually. I wasn't there. So it's coming along nicely. Oh, cool, great scent. I get a lot of red wine out of this one. Get a lot of apples and spice and honey as well, but it feels like autumn, and it feels like, you know, a wine drink of some kind in the autumn at a market in America. I don't know why it smells well. Yeah, it could be a food market around this time of year, sort of Halloween time-ish, with yellow, red, orange colored leaves, and someone's making local cider and serving that, and there's a barbecue. It doesn't smell like barbecue, but you know, can you see my vision? Got lather everywhere. Yeah, it's a very nice soap. It's a good soap base as well, as far as I remember. The downside with a small brush, well, the small brush handle, is that you easily get quite a bit of lather onto the handle. I have a pretty wet lather. Look. So it runs down to the base, to the handle, and then it gets slippery. So you need, as we say in Sweden, you need hard pinches. You know, when you pinch something. I'm really making a mess on the sink and on the floor and on my shirt. Oh, but look at that. What a nice lather. See, you don't need a big brush. It's not size, it's how you use it. This is what I proclaim anyway. Okay, let's see. I don't know what kind of edge is on this one. We'll find out. I'm sure it'll shave. They usually do. those little razors. It's a bit of a draw. But does that mean it's not super sharp, or does it mean that there's just a draw? We'll see. I'll get a decent shave out of this one, I'm sure. 2.5 days of growth. Yeah, I'm home from my trip. Trip went well. It was nice. All work. And then yeah, it was cool country. See if it drops off the razor without shaking. Boom shakalaka. So always interesting to find out what jet lag is like, etc. And it was one of those trips where everything just worked wonders. I didn't sleep a whole lot on the flight over. It's an 11-hour flight, but it was okay. Got through the first day and then got a good night's sleep at the right time the first night. And that is the key. If you get that, you get into rhythm. And if you don't take naps and stuff like that, and you eat properly, and you're in the rhythm. And then going back from Asia to Europe, it's like a super long day. So you travel in the morning or lunchtime and you get home midnight, new time. So you travel for 22 hours or something from door to door. And then, you sleep a bit on the plane, but it's more passing out than sleeping. And it's very difficult to be strategic about sleep. You sleep when you get a chance. And then I try not to nap when I come home. And I didn't, and I'm sleeping 8.5 hours instead of 7. So that's from being a bit more tired than usual, but in the rhythm again. So very happy. It's not always like that. Sometimes it takes a damn week before you get into your sleeping rhythm again. So good. You do get better with practice. So when I used to travel a lot, you'd have your odd bad time with jet lag, but typically it's like practice. Plus, oh yeah, that's very, very close. That's a very good razor blade. You stop worrying too much. You sleep when you can, and if you have a bad night's sleep, you have a bad night's sleep. And you try not to count hours too much. And that helps you. Helps you relax, and that if you're relaxed, it helps you sleep. So yeah, but now I'm doing more traveling. I've been traveling every week for a few weeks actually, including some long hauls. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see how well the body adjusts to that. Because traveling with jet lag, I guess, is, you can compare it to working different shifts, working the night shift, which takes a toll on the body. Apparently, I've never done it. But people, I read that people who work night shifts quite a lot, have a shorter life expectancy by a few years, because that sort of thing takes its toll on the body. That's scary. Body isn't built for it, huh? Then again, sometimes you have no choice. you know, and I technically don't have a choice, but it's not all the time. It's the worst, the most times I've had sort of jet lag travels, so changing continents is maybe 8 times in a year or something. Never been more than that. And even that is a bit much. Wow, this razor is phenomenal. Edged by Niklas Gudmundsson. Why don't I use this all the time? Huh. Like a lot of Japanese razors, it's a little bit understated. You know, there's no drama around it. It's just a damn good razor. Where am I? Wrong hand. Okay, maybe I have a slight jet lag mentally. I sleep, but my brain is tired. I didn't get to see any snakes, which it turns out was a bit of a disappointment. I mean, I don't want to see one up close, but it would have been cool to see a king cobra 20, 30, 20, 15 meters away, not moving in my direction. So I was keeping my eye out, and I'm sure I was close to many of them, you know, in sewer pipes and that sort of thing, which is a thrilling thought. But yeah, back in action in old Europe. And should be good. So yeah, vintage furniture, chasing, scouting today. Probably going to my son's new flat to help him with a few things. Putting up the holders for the curtains. He doesn't understand why the hell he needs curtains, but his mom says he does, so we're putting up curtains. Funny. So many things you don't know that you need, that the woman in your life will help you discover, you know? That's beautiful. So, what was it called? Hashimoto razor. Cool. Very cool razor. Very good razor. Okay, that's the shave. Let's see what it feels like. Oh, it feels wonderful. And it is a treat to shave after, what did I say, 2.5 days, because if you get such a close shave, and this is scientifically possible to describe, but if you shave every day and you get the same amount of actual closeness on the shave, it feels like, yeah, well, it's okay. If you shave after 2-3 days and you do the same thing, it feels like, I mean, this is with a few exceptions where I have weird growth patterns. This is BBS. And probably 5 hours, 10 hours from now, it'll be the same. But it's like the growth slows down a bit when you don't shave every day. And then, I don't know. I've asked this question before and I had comments which gave really good explanations. So watch all my previous videos and you'll find out. Aftershave, Lucido from the Mandom Corporation. This is, we had no time to do anything interesting, but I did pop into a pharmacy at the airport, and the only shave-related interesting thing I could find was Lucido. But I didn't buy it because I already have one. And I probably would have had to check the bag in, which I like not to do when I travel. Anyways, thanks for watching. You have yourselves a wonderful day and weekend. And if you're working, then try and endure and have a good day anyway. If you have time off, I hope you get to spend it with friends and family and relax and enjoy things. I'll see you soon, no doubt. Meanwhile, you stay sharp.